Hey everyone, welcome to leg day. So we're gonna do a series of 8 different exercises with a 2-minute warm-up. We've got 45 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 rounds. This is about 24 minutes. The exercises are 2-minute warm-up, and then we are going into a squat lunge. This is gonna look like this, okay? So squat, pulse, squat, pulse, okay? Squat into a lunge and vice versa. Our next one is a sumo weighted squat. I'm gonna use a 60-pound kettlebell, but I figured something out for you guys at home. So go grab one of these grocery bags and fill it with anything heavy. I found bricks in the yard. Fill it with anything heavy and make it as heavy as you want. If you're worried about these straps breaking, grab a towel, okay? And what we're gonna do for that weighted sumo squat is we are going to literally just point the toes out and down, like this. So make that bag as heavy as you want it, or as light as you want it, but that's how you make that at home. Our next exercise is a one-legged deadlift. I'm gonna use a band for this. You don't have to have a band. Wrap it around the bottom of your foot, and we're gonna come down and squeeze up. Come down and squeeze up. If you need help balancing, we've got our chair here. Come down and squeeze up, okay? Make sure you're squeezing here, and we are going to switch halfway through the 45 seconds to our left leg. The next exercise is called a curtsy lunge to a jump. I've got the chair here in case you need it, but what that's gonna look like is, this is a typical lunge straight back. We're gonna have that foot cross a little bit over, and then we're gonna jump, okay? So if you need to hold on, it's gonna look like this. Okay, halfway through, switch legs. Then we're gonna do a single leg wall squat. Get in your wall squat position, and we're just gonna switch the whole way for 45 seconds. Switching our legs, like so. Then we're gonna do glute thrusts with our band. We're gonna lay on the ground. We're gonna get the band on our hips and under our feet, like this, and we're gonna thrust, okay? You can do this without the band. From there, we're going to go into a donkey kick with a straight leg. So donkey kick to straight leg. We're gonna do each leg for 45 seconds for this one, okay? So donkey kick, straight up, come back down, straight, come back down. Up 90 degrees, foot flexed, down, out, down, up, down, out. Switch to our next leg, and there we go. Okay, we're moving fast on this one because I don't have a lot of time. So here we go, I'm gonna start the clock, and we're just gonna get right into it, you guys. 2-minute warm-up coming in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna start. All right, guys, here we go. 2-minute warm up. Pause that video if you need to go make something heavy to do our sumo squat. Other than that, we have 14 seconds, and we're gonna go into our warm up. If my lighting looks a little weird, it's because our light broke, and we've got a bunch of lamps pointed at me. So here we go. Ready for that warm up? And start moving. Okay, give it a little bouncing. Here we go. Maybe kick those legs up. You guys said you were missing my dancing. My dance moves. I know, they're so attractive. Would it scare you even more to know that I have no music right now? I have no music right now. Woo! Robin puts the music in after. This is just the music in my head. This is me acting like an idiot, but nobody's watching. You can do it if you want to. Just getting our heart rate up. Here we go. Move around. Whee! Halfway down with our warm up. Get those legs warm. Get those legs warm. Here we go. Here we go. Our first exercise, you guys, is that squat pulse to a lunge. We're going right into our exercises. We've got 27 seconds. I'm gonna move my mat back so it's out of my way. Here we go. Whew. If you want to warm up and not look like a total dork like me, just grab some plates. Maybe do some stuff like this. So you don't look like a crazy person. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, 45 seconds. We're going straight into this. Straight into this. Good job. Woo. My legs are already burning, so this is gonna be a fun one. Halfway. Good job. The next exercise is that sumo weighted squat. That's just a wider squat than we've got going now. We're gonna have 10 seconds, and then we'll go into that. Here we go. There we go, 10 seconds. Make sure you get your weight ready. Pick that puppy up. It's really heavy. Get those feet out and go. Squeeze that butt at the top. It should be heavy enough, you guys, that you have to go slow. I'm actually lifting 60 pounds, so I couldn't go fast if I wanted to, because I can't really pick this up with my upper body. Halfway. After this, we're going into that one leg deadlift. What that looks like is with the band around our foot. If you need to balance, use the chair. And we're gonna switch halfway through. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that weight down carefully. Grab your band, get it under your foot, and get ready for those deadlifts. Here we go. Single leg. Ooh, it's even hard for me right now. Really make sure you're keeping that back flat. Don't look up, keep that neck straight. Remember, we're gonna switch halfway. Switch legs. On one of the next rounds, we'll actually go with our left leg first. The more tired we get, we may have to hold on to something. I may have to hold on to something here. Okay guys, curtsy lunge to jumps. Ready? Let's start on our left leg back. Left leg back, it comes up. Left leg back, it comes up. Remember, your back leg is crossing that center line just a little, because it works the outside of our bones. When it beeps, we're gonna switch. Switch. Right leg back and jump. We're also working our calves on this one. 1 and good. All right, single leg wall squat. Here we go. Get yourself in position and lift a leg. If you can't lift a leg, that's okay. Just sit with both your legs on the ground or holding onto a chair. Whatever you can do. If this is too hard for you, come up from 90. All right, after this, we're moving to the ground really quick for those glute thrusts with that band. This one's a really quick setup. So if you'd rather do it without the band, totally fine. Make sure you're pushing those feet away from you because that's what's gonna trigger that butt. All right, here we go. Get that band on super fast around your hips. Step on it, and here we go. Whew, that was too fast of a setup. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze that butt. Good job, guys. We're going into those donkey kicks to straight leg. 2 sets. 1 on the left side, 1 on the right side. Hey, mama. Good job, guys. Woo. Here we go. Make sure you've got your stomach activated and your legs activated. You don't want to put too much pressure on your lower back. All right, here we go. Donkey kicks to straight leg. Getting tabletop. Flex that foot up. Kick it back. Flex it up. Kick it straight. Flex it up. Kick it straight. Flex up. Kick. Flex up. Kick. Flex up. Kick. Halfway. Good job, guys. That butt should be burning. Mine is. Oops, I think I forgot to go back on that one. Oops, and go. We're gonna switch right to our right foot. Here we go. Switch to the right foot. And 3, 2, 1, go. Straight up and back. Up and back. Make sure you're not sagging your waist, okay? You don't want to sag into your shoulders. Make sure you keep your abs activated. Pressure down into your hands, equally distributed. Up, back, up, and back. All right, we're going right back into that squat, pulse, lunge. 1 round done. Good job, guys. All right, here we go. Right back in. Ready? Pulse, lunge, pulse, lunge. Good job, guys. Slow this down if it's too hard for you. And you can also hold on to a chair in front of you. You know, a chair right here, right? Okay, halfway. We're going into that weighted sumo squat. So that's that wide turned out squat, toes pointing out with a weight. If it's too heavy for you, don't use a weight. Really just use any weight that makes it challenging for you. And the more we go through this, the harder it's gonna get. Pick up that weight carefully, get into position, toes out, and go. Squeeze that butt. Don't pick such a heavy weight that your form suffers. Your shoulders should be back. You shouldn't be leaning forward, just a tiny bit. Show you what it looks like. There we and squeeze. And squeeze. Squeeze. Chest proud and squeeze. This is getting heavy. Right after this, one-legged deadlift. I decided on this that I was gonna hold on to the wall on this one. So I'm gonna do that again. Start on the left leg, and here we go. Squeeze. Squeeze. It's for your hamstring. Slight bend in this leg. And squeeze. Switch to your right side. Same deal. Slight bend in that knee. Chest proud. Straight. Oh, the wall makes it easier. Try that one. Don't use the chair. There we go. Good job. Squeeze. Now we are going into that curtsy lunge jump. Remember to use the chair if you need to. We're going to start with our right leg back. Curtsy lunge, jump. Curtsy lunge, jump. Good job, guys. Remember, halfway through, we're going to switch to that left leg. Here we go. Get ready. Woo. Switch to that left leg. Left leg back. It comes up. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. Now we're going into that single leg wall sit. Here we go. 90-degree sit. And go. Really push that foot away from you, the one that's on the ground. It activates your butt. Good job, guys. Here we go. We're going back into that glute thrust with the band. So remember that setup is complicated. So if you want to go without it, go ahead and go without it. Or take a couple extra seconds to get into it. Whoo! You guys, sweat is dripping. My legs hurt. Get ready to go into that band squat or that band thrust. Here we go. Band. Get it on to your hips. Put it under your heels. And up. We're going into those donkey kicks after that. Now make sure you're squeezing your butt on this. Nice and controlled. Halfway. Good job, guys. I need to take my sweatshirt off. Holy Hannah. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze that butt. Here we go. Single leg donkey kicks. Remember, there's 2 rounds of this. Here we go. Woo. Hands and knees. 90 degrees. Straight back. 90. Straight back. I like to keep my foot flexed on this. If you want to challenge yourself, you can lift that opposing arm. You can even put it out in front of you if you wanted to. Up. That makes it harder. This is it, and then we're going straight into our last round. You guys are doing so good. Make sure to move at your own pace. If you need to pause, just pause that video and then pick it back up. If you can only do 1 round, that's okay. Do 1 round today. Next week, try for 2. Here we go. Next leg, 90 degree, and straight. 90 and straight. If you want to do that arm again, it really picks up the difficulty because now we're into our abs too, we're balancing. If you feel this at all in your back, then put that arm down and slow down the exercise, okay? Good job, Nelly. Okay, all right guys, last round. Here we go. We're going straight into those squat lunge pulses. Here we go. Squat lunge pulse. Good job. Okay. Good job, everyone. You're doing such a good job. Hump day workout. Okay. Notice how my knee stays over my toe, or under my ankle. Over my ankle, sorry. Obviously, when I get tired, I can't work out and talk at the same time. Okay, we're going into those weighted sumo squats. You get your weight, remember, chest proud, get that weight, and up. Good job. Squeeze that butt. Squeeze that butt. After this, single leg deadlift again. Halfway. Good job, guys. One of the things that we were talking about, Robin and I, I'm not a personal trainer, nor am I any sort of qualified medical professional, but we were talking about the importance of strong glutes. They're your stabilizer muscles, and they really help keep your hips and everything stabilized, because strong glutes. Also, you see all those women with nice little bubble butts. Switch legs. Those only come building up muscles. So you got to build muscle in your butt, from what I understand, to lift it up. If you're anything like me, the older you get, the more your butt just wants to sit on your thigh. So, all right, going into our squat here. So we really we have to strengthen those butts and keep those butts really strong, or else they fall. You know, it's the difference between having a skinny flat butt and having a butt that's got, that really fills out your jeans. And that, from experience, just gets harder as you get older. My butt sits right on the top of my hamstring. Okay, we're going into that glute thrust with the band after this, speaking of butts. Here we go. Remember, that's a quick changeover. We are getting into position, take your time. This is the only one that's a little complicated to get into. Get that band under your feet, get it on your hips, and go. You don't need to come up that high, guys. You can just do this. If you've got a bad back, just do this. Roll the hips up and squeeze. Keep your back on the ground and just curl that tailbone and squeeze. Curl that tailbone and squeeze. If your back feels okay, higher. Go into that high glute bridge. All right, donkey kicks to straight leg. Here we go. Ooh. This is our last exercise, and then we're done with butts. Here we go. And 90 degree, straight. 90 degree, straight. Good job, guys. The sweat is dripping down my face. This is a good exercise. I like this one. Okay. If this is hard for you, you can come down to your elbow. You can do this. It puts a little less pressure on your back. Just keep like this. You can do that. All right, switching legs. Last exercise and you're done. Here we go. Ready, and 90 degree, straight back. 90, straight back. 90. Good job, guys. If you have ankle weights, you could have put ankle weights on for this, make it a little bit more challenging. We're almost done. And then our booties are done. Our legs are done for the week. Okay, last one, get it in. Good job. That's good job, guys. Okay, that was, woo. It says we have another exercise, but we don't. Did I forget something? No? No? Huh. Oh well. I don't think I forgot anything. One-legged deadlift, curtsy jumps. No, I did everything. Oh well. Just like last time, I screwed up the exercises. I don't know what I did. But good job, you guys. Make sure that you stretch and you roll yourselves out. If you've got a roller, I actually thought of this other thing the other day that was really kind of cool. You can pretty much roll anything for your IT bands if you want to work those IT bands. Yeah, somehow we forgot to do one round of something, but I don't know what it was. Oh well. So I thought about this the other day, that if you have a sturdy bowl, don't use a glass one, obviously. If you have a sturdy bowl, anything in your house that's sort of this shape, a smaller one would be better. But you can really get into that IT band, right? That IT band is that muscle that runs up the side of your leg. It's really tight, and just find a spot that hurts and sort of sit in it. You can really just stretch those legs out and roll out. If you want tutorials about rolling, there's tons of them on YouTube, so you can do that. But if you don't have a roller at home, something like this can work as well. And it's really important to roll out those IT bands. So, okay. Whew, that was a good one, you guys. I'm sweating. I'm dripping sweat. My hair is wet in the back, which means it was a good exercise day. So, happy Wednesday. Yeah.